Hello, and happy Thursday night. What are y'all doing? What are the kids in the bed yet? Mine are not. They're like, we got 2 more hours. It's crazy. But anyway, happy Thursday night. What is going on? So listen, I am back on the platform, trying to be brand new, trying to be different. So right now, we are streaming on Facebook, personal page, business page. We are on Instagram. We are on LinkedIn, and we are on YouTube, all at the same time. Yay! Listen, I told you 2 nights ago, prepare to be sick of me. Prepare to be sick of me. And it is not because I'm trying to just be all up in your face. No. And you probably can't see it because I don't have a green screen. Oh, there it is. Oh, wait, right. I'm holding the book in my hand. If you can't see it, I am holding the book in my hand. Yeah, it's on the screen, but it's also in my hand. Paid on Friday. Let me step back. Paid on Friday, broke by Tuesday. The Pathway to Unstoppable Success. Man, the book is out. People are excited. I'm excited. My family is excited. People are like purchasing the book and they're just sending me text messages. Hey, I just purchased my book. I'm like, oh my goodness, like it's happening. It is happening. So anyway, thank you. I'm always saying thank you. I'm very humbled to be in this space. So thank you for those who are purchasing the book. Thank you for those of you who have purchased the book already. Thank you in advance to those who are waiting for tomorrow to purchase the book when you get paid on Friday. Anyway, so I just want to thank you all. I am so excited to finally have this book in my hand after working on it for so long. And editing and re-editing and y'all, let me tell you something about the edits. I started working on this book probably about I don't know, 2 or 3 years ago. But the content creation, the live content creation, like when I was going through this stuff, that happened 4 or 5 years ago. And for some reason, I knew that everything that I was going through was not just for me. It was for somebody else. I didn't know who it was for, but I knew that I was going through it so that I could help other people. And I knew that back then. I don't know how, but I did. So, but the edits came because as I'm going back through rewriting stuff, I'm like, I'm not the same woman that I was 4 years ago when all this stuff was happening. Like my mindset is different. My thought process is different. My actions are different. My commitment is different. So I had to go back and put some different things in there in the book that I was still learning because I hadn't learned it all and I still don't know it all, but I was still learning as the years progressed up until the moments that I put the pen down and said it is done. I was still learning and I'm still learning. Like today I was on a conference and I was on the conference all day with some amazing people. And I learned so much during that conference today and I can't wait to share that with you. But anyway, so the book is in my hand and I wanted to come here tonight. I won't be long. I know I always say that. I'm sorry. But I wanted to come here tonight and talk about how sometimes, and this is a major lesson that I had to learn. Sometimes you have to do things, do what you have to do until you can do what you want to do. And that's what I titled this, until you can do what you want to do. Sometimes you have to do things that you have to do until you can do things that you want to do, right? And that was a major part of what I went through, what I overcame, how I survived. And I say survived, not in a like devastating way, but there were some things that, when you go through things, you are a survivor. whether it's an illness, whether it's a mindset, whether it's a situation, if you come out on the other side and you're still smiling and you're still able to be with your family, you're still able to be with your children, you are still able to smile. If you come through that thing and you find yourself on the other side and you are still able to hold your head up, regardless of what it is, you are a survivor. So I wanted to tell you all a quick story. So I am a career coach, and that's all in this book, and I'm studying. So I don't know if you can see, but I have the book tab because now I'm studying the book because I have to teach the book. I have to teach the book. So I'm studying my own self. It's weird, but it's happening. But today, I had the opportunity to coach a group of young adults, and they are participants in an organization called Youth Build Memphis/Brownsville. We are about to be in Humboldt, Tennessee, and this organization is ran by Executive Director Jeffrey Higgs, who is my uncle. Let's just put it out there. He is awesome. And I don't think he knows it, but he's in my book. Anyway, so he runs this organization, and we have an amazing grant where we are able to work with students ages 16 to 24, mature, I don't want to say students, mature young adults who are looking to change their lives. So yeah, I have gone to college. I attended the University of Tennessee. I've gotten 2 degrees, and but listen, college is not for everyone. Would you agree? College is not for everyone. And so we work with those participants, those youth and young adults who have said, you know what? College is not for me, but I'm still serious about changing my life. I'm still committed about doing something different in my life. And so in our program, they come to us and we work with their mindset, right? We talk about mental toughness. We teach them how to get through things, how to get up 12 times when you get knocked down 11. Right? So we talk about that mental toughness. We are coaching them for career readiness, right? So I'm preparing them to go into the workspace and how to interview and how to network once they get the job. But we're also certifying them. We are certifying them to be construction workers. We're certifying them to be nurses. We're certifying them to be technical gurus. We are about to open a new technology center right there in the heart of Memphis, right down the street from Lamont on College. I want to say the only HBCU here in Memphis, Tennessee. But anyway, so today I had the privilege of coaching one of the groups, and I coach them every week. And for the past 3 weeks, we've been talking about mindset and the type of mindset you have to have when you're going through something. But when you know that what you're going through is going to lead to the light at the end of the tunnel. So these participants, they come to class every day. They sit through different lessons that I just talked about. And then they go into their, whether it's clinicals or whether they go to on-the-job training, whatever it is. And so sometimes when you're doing those things and the rewards are not right there in front of you yet, it can seem like, man, this is going to last forever. And there's one of the teachers there, one of the instructors in Brownsville, which is one of our sites. I love her to death, but baby, she does not take no stuff from these young adults, I'm telling you. And so we talked about, how they feel when she's making them come to class, when she's making them put your phones away, pull your pants up, right? Pull your hair off your face. When she's talking to them about how to show up in the world, like that's just one of those things, one of those situations that you have to endure in order to get to the point where you can do what you want to do. And so one of the young ladies there, super sweet, she has a 1-year-old daughter. And we talked about by the time her daughter can't talk, gets to kindergarten, she will have her CNA license, CNA certification. She'll probably have a BSN in nursing. She may even be a nurse practitioner before her child really gets into elementary school. So I was saying to her, now is the time to do those things that are not so comfortable, to do those things where it seems like there's no end in sight. Now is the time to get those things done. And this is that time where it's called doing what you have to do, until you get to a point where you can do what you want to do. And so then we talked about when her baby gets in the first grade, she is going to be able to buy all the cute shoes and the cute outfits and the cute backpacks, and she's going to be able to get her hair braided with the cute little beads, and like all the things that she is imagining for her daughter, all the things that she is imagining to be able to do for her daughter. Guess what? Because of what she's doing right now, because of her showing up every day, being committed to this process with Youth Build, because someone is pouring into her and telling her, you can do this, don't give up, she is going to be ready. She's going to be ready. And so I enjoyed pouring into her and the entire class today. And that's what we talked about. We talked about mindset. Like sometimes we don't always get to do right off what we want to do. And I know a lot of young adults have just graduated from college, and some of you may have been able to walk into that perfect job that's paying you $70,000 and $80,000 a year, but some of you may not be in that position. Some of you may have graduated and you may not have found a job yet. Or you found a job and you're really overqualified for the job, right? But here's the thing, that you're in a place right now, in a time in your life where you're gaining experience. You're gaining experience. You are building your network. You are building your social capital. And that's something that I'm talking about somewhere else, but you're building your social capital. You're building your board of directors. And some of you may say, well, Felicia, what is a board of directors? Your board of directors are those people who believe in you. They are those mentors who will take your name into rooms that you can't even get into. So if you are in that place right now, you just graduated from college and you're like, Felicia, this is not I don't want to work here forever. Well, guess what? You don't have to. But right now, this is what you have to do in order to get to what you want to do. And so you think I'm just telling you that? You think I just wrote that in a book? Nope, I lived it. I worked on a job. I worked in a call center. I worked in a cubicle for a long time, for 18 months. And initially, I was thinking, what is happening? What is going on? But I realized that I had to change my mindset. I said, Felicia, this is what you have to do. You got to go through these 18 months. They're telling you that you cannot earn a promotion, apply for a new job until you get to 18 months. Okay, got it. I got you. Check. So I started doing everything that I needed to do so that when 18 months arrived, I would be moving on to my next job. But I changed my mindset during those 18 months. And it was like, this is what I have to do. So if this is what I have to do, guess what? I am going to be great at it. I am going to smile. I am going to volunteer. I am going to love on my coworker. Like, I had to do what I had to do so that I could do what I wanted to do. And so that is, I know I keep saying this, but that's a part of the book. That's what I put into the book. Doing what you have to do until you can do what you want to do. And y'all, here I am. I'm 50 years old. 50. And I've had to hit the reset button. A lot of us are having to hit the reset button. So people are having to hit the reset button. Life is lifing. Like lifing. It's for real. And so a lot of people are having to hit the reset button. But just know, if you're having to hit the reset button, that's exactly what it is. It's a time for you to refocus. It's a time for you to recommit. It's a time for you to get your mind back right So don't look at it as a bad thing. Look at it as a good thing. Look at it as new opportunities for you to get it right. New opportunities for you to meet new people, to go into new areas, right? That's what it is. So hit the reset button. Don't be afraid to hit the reset button. It's a great opportunity, a second chance to get it right. Life is life and for real. Is life and for real. So listen, I want to say this. Jeffrey Higgs, I mentioned him earlier. He has now joined the live, and he is joining from LinkedIn. Mr. Higgs, if you could, and I guess he gave me permission, because I did ask before. He did give me permission to share his email address. So if you are a administrator, if you are a church official, if you are in an organization and you work with youth and young adults who are mature, I'm going to say mature, okay? Youth and young adults who are between the ages of 16 and 24, send them to us. Send them to Mr. Higgs. The email is jhiggs@loccdc.org. All right? College is not for everybody. Y'all, we want to act like it is, but it's not, and that's just being honest. But these participants, these youth and young adults who still want to make something out of their life. So these young adults who still believe in themselves, who still believe that they can have more, send them to us. Life is not over. This is not the end for them. Like, it's just beginning. We just had that conversation with a young lady last week, telling her, like, this is the beginning. You're just 18 years old. But right now, this is a time for you to do those things that you have to do until you can do what you want to do. We talked about the money associated with the certifications that she is about to obtain through Youth Bill. So anyway, y'all, listen, that's a part of my life. And I love sharing with these youth and young adults and just letting them know that they still can be great. They still can be great. And here I am. I'm talking to the grown folk right now. Whatever you're going through right now, whatever you feel like this is not who I am, if you're feeling like I'm feeling stuck, or if you're feeling like I can't believe I'm in this place again, it's okay. This is an opportunity for you to hit the reset button, have an opportunity to start over, get it right again, a second chance, a third, a fourth chance. I don't care how many chances it is. Keep hitting the reset button if you need to. And if you need to step away to take care of your life, step away and take care of your life. But anyway, that's where I was. When I was getting paid on Friday and was broke by Tuesday, y'all, that thing was real. And when I was getting paid, I mean, I'll tell you, and it's in the book, around $700 every week. How many bills you think I was paying out of $700? Not many. One, some grocery, gas, money for my kids. And by that time, I was patiently waiting on the next Friday. So again, it's not about keeping you in that broke by Tuesday, broke mindset. No, we're not talking about staying broke. Broke by Tuesday is a mindset. This book is to help you get past that. Okay, it's to help you get past that Tuesday, right? There's a special story in this book that I talk about. And if you've watched any of my social media posts, I'm talking about Friday morning and broke by that evening. That's crazy. I hear so many people saying that. But y'all, it's real out here. I don't even know what I was just saying, but that was a part of my life. Oh, I was talking about the special story. There's a special story, several stories in this book. But listen, this book is not just about careers, it's about life. I was knocked down several times, and I'm probably still getting knocked down. But you better believe I keep getting back up. I will not stay down. I will not stay down. And that's what the stories in this book are encouraging you to do. So if you have not purchased your book, please do so. The link is everywhere. I believe the link is in this live. If you go to any of my bios, the links The link is in the bios. They're on every post. So if you see any of my social media posts, it's there. Click the link, pre-purchase your book, pre-order your book. I am signing all books that come through that link. There's another little special thing that I'll share with you next month, but right now, go to the link. I'm signing all books. I'm sending all books. I think I just had someone on TikTok, and I hate that I couldn't get them on tonight, but she sent me a message, said I just purchased my books. So I'm like, yes, and I don't even know her. But so here I am, putting my life out to the world, but only because I know that it's going to change the world. Okay, y'all, thank you for joining. I know it's a lot going on this screen, but thank you for joining. Thank you for watching. If you have youth and young adults, send them to jhiggs@loccdc.org. Send them to us. Let them be mature. You know, sometimes we want more for kids than they want for themselves. So we're looking for those youth and young adults who really want it for themselves. They gotta want it for themselves, because we can want it for them all day, but if they don't want it, then it doesn't mean anything. So anyway, y'all, I am out. Thank you so much for joining. Message me if you have questions. Send me a DM or text me if you have my number. But thank you all for joining. Y'all, it's about to be crazy out here. It's about to be great. Paid on Friday, broke by Tuesday. The pathway to unstoppable success. Thank you. Whatever you do before you go, I want you all to stay focused, be intentional in everything you do, and be encouraged along the way. Take care, and I'll talk to y'all soon. Bye.